Welcome back to Ta-da! 3D printing. It's time to make some more of these miniature double bathroom vanities. I usually try to make them in batches and I go through and print each individual piece in a separate color and then glue them together. But now that I have a couple of different types of multicolor printers, I want to run them on a Bambu. This is going to be the X1 carbon with the AMS. There's not really any point to print the vanity with the top, so I'm just going to be focusing on the top and the different pieces in that. So I put together the sink, the countertop, and the faucets, which I usually all print separately. And I'm going to go through now that it's just a single piece and paint the different colors. And since silver on the faucet has the most different surfaces, I'm going to change this to be silver and then I can go through and paint all of the other surfaces. And then right about here, as I'm finishing all of the different countertop surfaces and I kind of flip it around to the back, I realize that when I put all of these different pieces together, I did not perfectly align the faucets and the countertop. So the faucets are sticking out through the bottom just a little bit. And of course, that's not going to work because it's going to print the countertop in space. So I pull in another one again after I've aligned it and go through and recolor it. And now I'm finally ready to print this with the faucets where they need to be. And this print is going to take 1 hour, 14 minutes. Usually I print the faucet in 3 separate pieces and glue them together because I'm not a huge fan of supports. So what I'm gonna do, this base that you see there, I usually print separate already. So I'm just gonna run it like this and see if I like it. And then, dealing with supports in the future is something that I can tackle at a later date. I just wanna see how the print runs. And that's why I only run one of it to start with. This prints good and everything looks pretty good to start with, but I do notice some silver along the front and I'm trying to figure out exactly what happened. And I guess I just missed that when I was painting, so I have almost like a funny faucet along the same silver along the front of the sink. But other than that, I think I really like this because sometimes I have issues with the glue not setting up right on my faucets. So I think that this will be a lot easier. So I do go back and run it again without faucets at all to see if I like that better. I already have a few faucets put together, so I might run a few of both of these just so that I can kind of use up some of the things I have. But and I'm using the Rock PLA from Overture as the countertop. It's got those little bit of flecks in it, so it kind of gives a faux marble look, and I think this will work. So let me just make sure now that I've got the cabinets printed that the sizing is still good. I am printing the cabinets on my Prusa, so I just want to make sure between the two different types of machines. And I think this will work. I like to have just a little bit of overhang on the countertop, just a little bit of a lip there, and I think this will be perfect. So I'm going to go back through and print quite a few more. I usually try to print about 20 to 30 of these at a time just so that it's as efficient as possible while I have everything loaded. And I'm really excited to not have to glue these together. Everything should be just what I wanted. Okay, and here's how they all look completed with the faucets, all of the different pieces to that glued together and the tops glued on, the drawers ready, and the little cubbies inside. So these are all ready to be restocked and they all turned out good. I'm very happy with them. Although the print time to run these countertops as multicolor prints is longer than separate pieces, I'm really enjoying just having only one machine tied up at a time on it rather than multiple machines with multiple colors. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.